Hey, welcome back to another real estate YouTube video. If you don't know already, my name is Chase Mortensen. I am a local real estate agent here in the Phoenix metro area. I work with Capstone Realty professionals. And today I want to talk about what's happening here in the Phoenix metro area for real estate. If you're watching this in the future, this is a video based on market stats currently for April of 2021. So it may have changed if you're watching this then. So right now you're probably hearing everywhere, Facebook, the news, from your real estate agents that you're following, that this is the most insane market we've ever had. And what does that actually mean? I'm gonna go through and kind of talk through what the statistics are saying and what areas are the most insane right now and what buyers are going through and what sellers are going through. I will be talking some stats and I'll put them up on the screen right here. So the first statistic that we're gonna be talking about is the Crawford Market Index. I'm gonna be giving you the top 17 large cities here in the Phoenix metro area, and in an even market, the buyers and sellers don't have an advantage. The demand and supply is pretty much equal. That level would be 100. So just think 100 is an even playing field. And right now, Avondale at the #1 spot is 947. So that is an extreme seller's market. So if you're in Avondale and you're thinking of selling, now is definitely the time, depending on your circumstances, of course, but it is definitely a great opportunity. Really, all of these cities, demand is insanely high because supply is so low. That's what we deal with in the videos at the home office, I guess. All right, so the #2 and 3 spot, Gilbert and Fountain Hills. You can pause the video, take a look at all the other ones, see if you make it in the top 17. The last spot is actually Tempe, which is really surprising. But like I said, remember, 100 is an even market, and Tempe is currently at 380. So still an extreme seller's market. All right, so with that data, what does it mean for a seller? So if you're a seller right now and you're thinking of potentially selling your house, make sure you know what you're going to do after you sell that house, because if you have to move locally, it is very, very hard to find a house if you don't know where to look. Basically, your house is going to be sold within the first weekend as long as it's livable, which is crazy to say, but as long as there's no major issues like you had a fire. Properties that aren't in the best condition are selling really fast right now, just as fast as something that is completely dialed, just brand new everything. It may not get as many offers as the other ones, but people who are getting beat out from the completely remodeled houses, competing against 20, 30, 50 different offers, getting bid up, even 100,000 over, we've seen that in our office. They're going to these properties that aren't the best quality and they're kind of beat up, need new paint, need new carpets, maybe there's holes in the doors. Recently I just showed a property to a buyer and almost every door had a hole punched through it and the carpet needed to be replaced. The backyard, nothing going on there, it's just dirt. And it sold that weekend, multiple offers. Obviously we didn't put an offer in on it because it didn't work for my client, but I followed up and just was curious to see if it went under contract, and it did. I was not shocked just based off of what's going on right now in the market. Yeah, if you have a property that is distressed, thinking of offloading it, it is a really good time right now. All right, so what does that mean for buyers? Whew, I feel sorry for you guys right now. On the buy side, it is very, very hard out there, and I don't want to sugarcoat it and say, it's easy, everyone's getting a house right now, because that is furthest from the truth. Basically, you got to have some grit, get ready to put your head down and just drive through, and it may take a little while to find a house, but we will find you one. It's just digging through and being able to say, okay, if I don't get this house, it's totally okay. We'll just keep pushing and pushing until we get that one. But a lot of buyers in this market are coming from let's just say California, Chicago, and they're being able to work from home. So they're taking their California income and moving here. What they're doing is putting a bid on the house, saying, I don't care about appraisal. I will pay $50,000 over your list price just to beat everyone out, and I will cover that difference, whatever the difference is from the appraised value, with cash up to my offer price. That way, the seller really has no other option but to pick that price. They're also eliminating their inspection period and saying, I'm not going to do any inspections. I won't ask for any repairs. So please pick my offer because I really need a house. I don't recommend anyone to do that unless you're obviously in a position to financially take that burden. And I don't want to talk bad about anyone, but a lot of people are pushing their clients to do that. I think that could open some major issues in the future. No one really knows what's going to happen with the market, and I'm not saying that the market's going to crash tomorrow. But if something does happen, that money is locked in that property for 5, maybe even 10 years, depending on what happens. And it's not the greatest investment unless you can financially support that decision and do that. All right, so the next stat that I want to talk about is inventory. So I'm sure you're hearing this a lot. Inventory's so low, time to sell your house, don't miss out. So basically today, and I'm going to be excluding anything that's under contract or contingent, pending, so only houses that you could put an offer in right now, today, and get accepted and be the buyer for that house. So today, there is only 4,349 listings on the market. Compared to last year, there was 14,157 houses on the market last year at this time. But given that was during the 2-week quarantine that turned into a full year, but before that, in 2 years ago, there was 18,794 listings. So compare 2 years ago to today, that's insane. Let me do the math here real fast. Let's see. So we have 14,445 less listings than we did 2 years ago for this month. So with that, I'm going to pop this here. With that low inventory, currently with the market's demand, it's only at half a month. So 2 weeks, if no other properties came to the market, all of these houses would be gone. There would be no listings left. Given 2 years ago, the supply was enough to withstand 2 months of demand if no other properties came on the market. So that's the quick video of what's going on in the real estate market right now here in Phoenix metro area. If you do have any questions about what's going on, I do have really unique ways on how to find property. I just ended up getting a buyer under contract and we didn't compete against a single other offer. So give me a call. Again, this is Chase Mortensen. I'm with Capstone Realty. Phone number is 480-675-7822. Please like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can check me out on Instagram as well. I post there pretty much every day, at least on my stories, so you can hear different real estate content and what I'm doing in my day-to-day life. Instagram handle is here. Hope you have a good one. Make it a great week. Talk to you soon.